Welcome back to my channel. In this video we will be going over collecting parts from the junkyard in order to repair them. Now with that being said, personally I like to collect parts from the junkyard in order to repair them for possible future builds or repairs within the game. However, you can also collect parts from the junkyard as a strategy to build your income. I've loaded this up, and as you can see, this is the junkyard. And essentially what you want to do is go to each one of these piles as well as stacks, and I'll show you a stack here in a moment. But your goal is to pick up parts that can be repaired and are above 15%, assuming you do have that repair ability within your skill tree. I'll just go ahead and demonstrate that here. All of the parts that can be repaired above 15%. As you can see, I did skip over the DC Typhoon front right door window, as windows can't be repaired. However, timing cover 16B can be repaired, so I will go ahead and get that. Now, let me just go over here and give you an example of what a stack might look like. Well, you got these are just junk piles. Let me see here. Maybe I lied. Maybe stacks don't exist and that was just my imagination running away with me again. Pun intended. But yeah, so here is an example of a stack. You can see there is a crushed car in there. However, it is still considered a junk pile. So that's an example of what I was referring to as a stack. But now I'm just going to go ahead and fast forward through all of this. And if you would like to, feel free to play this back in slow playback mode. And that should allow you to see exactly what I'm doing. Alright, so that completes my time here at the junkyard. Just gonna go ahead and go back to the garage now. Looks like I get cost of $3,638 with a 15% reduction in the cost due to my skill tree. That brings me down to $3,093 dollars. I said dollars before when I make credits. Yeah, so that brings me down to 3,093 credits. So I'll go ahead and make that purchase. Alright, so with those parts, we have this repair table here for parts, and we have this repair table here for body parts. So this will be for car parts, and that'll be for body parts. So I'm just going to start by repairing the car parts here, and essentially it gives you this display. Your goal is to stop that cursor in the green. So you're going to use whatever default button it advises you to utilize in order to do that in the lower left-hand corner where it says Start Repair. And then you're going to use whatever button it advises you to use to do that in the lower right-hand corner where it says Repair Part after starting the repair, as you can see. I think we got about 3 more pages here to go. I'm going to go ahead and fast forward through this part as it can get a little boring. Alright, so I've completed with repairing the parts for the vehicle, the mechanical parts that would be. And now I'm just going to come over to the repair table for the body parts. And essentially you'll do those the exact same way with the indicators in the lower left hand corner. Looks exactly the same, and you still want to stop it in the green. So I have about 8 pages of this, so I'll go ahead and fast forward through this, as like I stated before, can get a little boring. Alright, so that's essentially how you repair the parts. At this point, what you could do is just go in here and see all your parts here. I like to categorize them by the condition. That way you have your 100% parts and body parts on the top and your lower percentages at the bottom. And from here, what you could do is simply go ahead and sell off all the ones you repaired. Or if you're like me, you can come over here and just put them into your warehouse for future use in repairs on the storyline or just rebuilds. You may have noticed I did go ahead and purchase a vehicle while at the junkyard in anticipation of doing a future rebuild. But, that about finalizes this video. If you enjoyed it, please feel free to leave a like. If you disliked it, please feel free to leave a dislike. I do appreciate any commentation, bad or good. It does help me get closer to what you guys enjoy watching. So if you do play this game, plan on playing it in the future, or maybe you just enjoy the videos, please feel free to subscribe.